So you got some flack over your waiter TikTok, you say? You took some flack there.
I mean, a little bit. I mean, I would say it was largely well received, but when you only get 15 seconds, it's really hard to give. I mean, I guess you could do longer videos on TikTok, but I generally try to keep it like that window, right? It's hard to give everything context and really sit down and explain when you're really just trying to make a quick, bold statement to get something out there. I mean, the point is to get a reaction, right? Not necessarily to offend anybody, but just to trigger some stuff. And so what was it I said? I said I don't tip male waiters because if they want extra income, they can just go pour concrete on the weekends. And the whole theory behind that is, I generally think a lot of people work in the service industry because they have to, right? There's some societal thing that has taken them there, and that's generally one of the only options they have. And I get, this may seem like a terribly sexist thing to say, but largely that industry is populated by women, and I find that, do men have an alternate choice? I mean, what other resource do men have quickly at hand? Is this the strength of their back, essentially, right? You can go do physical labor and not have any kind of particular skill set and make really good money. But I think if you pay a man for a job not done, or not, you pay a man for something he didn't deserve, right? What do you get like a fed bear, essentially, right? You get entitled people, and society doesn't gain any kind of benefit from it, right? I'm not really into tipping anyways. I mean, I do. I'm not going to be cheap about it, but I don't see the benefit to it. There's a lot of places in the world where it's not done.
Yeah.
The price is the price, and they pay their people accordingly. And North America, it's just the way it is.
It seems to be. Well, there was an article like last week I seen pop up that said, tipping has gone off the rails, and I think it was out of the United States, and it really has. Like this, I mean, when they hand you machines, if you've ordered something for pickup and it's like 20, 25, or 30%, well, you're like, fuck, what? Really?
Right.
Why did it start at 20?
Starts at 20, right? Starts at 20.
No longer is your $40 order of takeout pizza $40. It's like $75.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and make one.
Well, and I find that too with especially with like the fast food industry, where there's no service, right? There's preparation and there's delivery, but there's no service. Subway's a really bad one for this, right? Well, what's my tip? Well, I didn't get anything out of this. There was no interaction. You put the cucumbers and the lettuce and the sour cream or whatever.
Literally everything has been designed for you to be the most efficient. Pre-cut, the cheese is pre-cut.
This is not it's a transaction. It's not an interaction, right? So unless I'm going to get something that's over and above, unless you're going to take that fucking bread and flip it in the air somehow and with a knife and show me something, right? Like a Japanese fucking style sandwich shop. I don't know, but I don't see any artwork that's done there. I don't see anything that just wows me. And even if it was something that wows me, that should be something that's integrated into the price. It's the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. And so I don't know. I just, the whole tipping thing doesn't really sit well with me. But like anybody else, when somebody flips that stupid Interact machine towards me and I see I got to pick one of these, right?
Right. Yeah.
So you end up, out of guilt, you end up tipping them. But it's like, why?
Well, yeah.
Why? Minimum wage is $15 an hour now. Like I started roughnecking on a fucking drilling rig for $15 an hour, 40 below, freezing my balls off, getting the shit kicked out of me. And
I say that a lot of times.
You made me a fucking sandwich.